was literally moving off my seat. I'm like, holy shit, that was scary shit, man. Sounds like it's not too bad. It's downhill, it's hard to control.
I know, that's scary. Especially driving up to the lot. That's like once you get up to the
Yeah, that curve, that curve.
oh man, that's gonna freak out.
It's hard to take out the wheel when you start dragging. Oh, you do it.
Morning, everybody. We're going to get started in child's pose here today. So normally your big toes are close, your knees are separated more towards the edges of your mat. And then you just kind of sink your hips back, you let your forehead rest down, and you can run your hands along your side body, face up if you'd like, or you can extend them forward just to go into a little sensation straight away. But hey, Tuesday morning, you made the right choice to show up. Let's begin by exhaling everything out. And then through your nose, together, take a big collective inhale, fill up. And through your mouth, exhale, empty out. Once again, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And one more, inhale. And clear it all out on your exhale. Breathe in through your nose once again. Fill up completely. Keep your lips sealed and breathe out through your nose. Nice and slowly. Very good. Little constriction in the back of your throat. Audible, oceanic sounding inhale. And that smooth oceanic sounding exhale. Seek to lengthen but balance your inhales that flow in through your nose. And of course your exhales that flow out through your nose. For the next 60 minutes here, see if you can bring this same quality of attention towards what you're doing right now. Moving your breath in, filling up completely, and moving your breath out. Breath-based meditation, everybody. Tuesday morning. Try to make it healing, but at the same time, see if you can push yourself a little bit. And of course, we always thank ourselves for showing up, right? Just reinforce the positive, what you're doing for yourself. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, slide on up to tabletop, all fours here. And then straight away, exhale, curl your toes and lift your hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. So drop your head down straight away, chin to your chest. It usually feels good to take a little bit of movement, some pedaling of your feet. You can shake your head out, sway your torso out. You know, it's still early in the morning on a chilly morning. So there's probably a lot along the lines of tightness and resistance and just sensation overall, bubbling to the surface, and that's a really, really good thing. Let's bubble it to the surface and let's clear it out. Make sure your fingertips are spread really, really wide. And then emphasize the strength in your shoulders, your arms by bending your knees slightly, but then pressing your hands through your mat and really pressing your hips high and back far. Head dropping down, chin to the chest. And then circle your triceps around towards the front of your body. Widen your upper shoulders and back. Beautiful. Let's inhale our right leg high to the sky. A couple breaths. Flex your foot here. Spiral inward with your right thigh, which is going to force you to lift with your glute and lift with your hamstring, rather than, which we'll get to eventually, that open hip version. And then exhale, sweep your right foot all the way through to your hands. Let's drop our back left knee to the ground. And then slide your right foot forward a little bit more. Maybe even your left knee back. Interlace your fingers, press your palms outwards. And on an inhale, let's sweep our hands up high to the sky. Very good. And now start to lean it back a little bit till it feels pretty good. Look to the sky if you can. Take your biceps back with your ears. And then couple breaths, being really physically active. Inhale, stretch your arms even more. Think about lifting up and away out of your waistline. Stay here. Exhale, think about pressing your sacrum and your hips down and forward a little bit more. Feel it in that left hip flexor. What we're trying to avoid here is having the hips directly above the kneecap. Right, we're trying to avoid having hip directly above the kneecap, because then you're just driving in your kneecap. So again, we're sinking down and forward. Take an inhale, lift up one more time, breathe in. Very good, everybody. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Heel toe your feet, or excuse me, right foot towards the front right corner of your mat. And then step your left foot to the front left corner of your mat and squat down into Malasana frog pose. Now, if for whatever reason this isn't working for you, knee or ankle issues or whatever, you could skip it, but try to bring your feet flat to your mat. Straighten your spine as best you can. Press your heart forward. This deep breath in. And this slow breath out. Let's go 2 more breaths here, everybody, huh? Inhale. Exhale it out. Amazing. Take one more great big inhale. Soak up this ocean air as deep as you can go. And then exhale, release the forward fold. Straighten your legs. Heel toe your feet back into about hips width apart. And then from here, see if you can swim your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers at your lower back. With a slight bend in your knees, find a halfway lift, pull your hands back, and take your shoulders and roll them way back to the best of your ability. And then exhale, fold down deep, dive in deep. And we've got that deep diaphragm breathing. Very, very alive here. Same quality of attention, if you can, as you had in the first few moments of class. 3 more deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in till you feel it filling you completely. And on your exhale, remember your navel up and in. You gently push that breath out. One more, everybody. Take an inhale. Very good. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Now take an inhale, find your halfway lift. Pull out through your chest and pull back through your hips. And then exhale, fold and plant your palms, and let's step back to plank pose, high push-up position. Beautiful. Now steady your visual gaze. Audible ujjayi breath, flowing really free. You see here how your shoulders are right above your wrists. Now, if this were me, I'd be dropping to my knees. But if you're inhale, if you're not dropping to your knees, take the inhale, shift your shoulders about 4 more inches forward so they come in front of your wrists. And then exhale, lower halfway down, take your elbows straight back. Now your shoulders and hips should move together there. And then inhale, upward facing dog, tops of the feet down, shoulders roll back, tops of the feet down. And then exhale, send your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Take an inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. And breathe well. Head dropping down. There you go. Foot flexing, but foot spiraling inward so that your hips are level. There we go. And we're going left leg this time, brother. Inhale. Exhale. Take an inhale, lift up 1 inch higher, everybody. Very good. Exhale, sweep your left foot all the way through to your hands. Drop your back right knee. Now remember, we don't want the hips stacked directly above the kneecap. So slide your right knee back, slide your left foot forward. Interlace your fingers, release your index, and then, press your palms up, outwards, and then inhale, sweep up high to the sky. And now start to lean it back. And then take a look down. Where is your knee in relation to your hip? Is it behind or underneath? If it's underneath, slide it behind. And then inhale, lift up and away. Breathe in. Exhale, press your hips and sacrum down and forward. Let's go a couple more breaths here. Inhale. So we're just avoiding having the hip directly above the kneecap. So you slide the knee back. Slide your foot forward. Sink your hips and sacrum. There you go. One more. Take an inhale, lift up and away. Breathe in. Very good, everybody. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. This time, inhale, step your right foot forward next to your left and find a halfway lift. Look up, pull out long through your chest. Big breath in. And then exhale, fold all the way back down. Draw your navel in and push your breath out. And then lead with your chest and inhale, rise. Float your torso. Take it all the way up high to the sky. Very good. On your exhale, lean it back. Take your elbows, goalpost and wide, but lift out of your heart. Inhale, take your hands and reach them up high to the sky. Exhale, fold all the way down. Lay your torso out long and empty out completely. Inhale, halfway lift. Same quality of attention we began with the breath. Bring them to the movements. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose. Remember, shift forward. And then shoulders and hips move together, lower halfway down. Good, y'all. Upward facing dog. Tops of the feet are on the ground. See if you can lift your knees and feed your heart through. Exhale, hips to the sky, dogger, dogger, doggeroo. Nice job, everybody. That little bend in your knees. Really letting you use strength to create length. So you're pressing down, but you're lifting high. Long, straight spine, head dropping down. This deep breath in. And this slow breath out. Beautiful. Blood starting to flow. Inhale, press your hips back. Look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands. Find your halfway lift. Look up. You find some length and some lift. And then exhale, fold. Draw your navel in. Dive on in. Inhale, rise. Take your torso. Float it up high to the sky. Good. Exhale, go post your arms, lean it back. Just a back bend, like you're bending over a big ball there. Inhale, back up, reach your hands high for the sky. Exhale, fold all the way down. Lay your torso out long and empty out completely. Inhale, halfway lift. Flatten out your spine. Find some length. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward And lower with control, lower with strength. Good, y'all. Upward facing dog. Feed your heart through. And exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Nice. Hopefully by now, you're moving towards the full capacity of your lungs. With each and every cycle of breath, but not in a way that's, you got to struggle with it or you got to try too hard with it. Right? You're finding this balance between effort and ease. But again, you can definitely push yourself a little bit, right? Inhale, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or float your feet between your hands. You know where to go. Inhale, find that halfway lift as you fill up completely. Exhale, fold, dive in. Inhale, rise. Pull out long through your torso. Press into your feet as much as you're reaching to the sky. Take once again that back bend, shoulder blade squeeze as your heart lifts. Inhale, back up, stretch your hands high to the heavens. Exhale, fold all the way down, Uttanasana. Push your breath out. Inhale, halfway, look up, find some lift, find some length. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward and lower with strength. Inhale, upward facing dog. The blood starting to flow is the synovial fluid. Exhale, hips to the sky, doggy. Great job, everybody. Deep, full breath in. Slow, calming breath out. Make it just a challenging, breath-based meditation that's physically challenging. One more flow on your own, everybody. I'm going to meet you right back here in downward facing dog. We'll get into some warrior one from then on. Breathe well. Breathe really well. Forget where you were? Did you forget where you were?
Yeah.
You got to shift forward some more. There you go. Now pull your heart through. See, this up dog, stay here, is different from your last down dog. The last one, your hands were out in front. Emphasize that shifting forward on that transition. Good. Nice job, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, let's lift our right leg high to the sky. Let's bend your right knee. Right heel towards your left shoulder. Stack the hip now. Feeling much different from this closed hip version we did earlier. Go ahead, take some movement. The knee, the ankle. If you want to flip your dog, you can do that. But if you're staying in three-legged dog here, try to keep your shoulders level, so your right shoulder's probably going to have to dial down a little bit. You can challenge yourself by lifting your left heel high. We're here for another 3, 2, very good, y'all. Take your right hand back down if you're flipping. Inhale, send your right leg back up high to the sky. And then exhale, shift forward, pull your knee all the way up into your chest, and then see if you can step it through to low lunge. Now take your back left foot and spin your back left heel down, so that your back left toes face towards the front left corner of your mat. And you can have your feet separated. They don't have to be in alignment right down the center of your mat. In fact, I recommend it. And then lift your heart up a little bit and just jet airplane your arms along your side body. Good. Okay, deep diaphragm breathing first and foremost, y'all. Now, firm up your back left leg. Drive into the heel, but in firming the quadricep, try to spiral your thigh inwards. So that's going to pull your left hip forward. And then drive in through your heel, which you're doing already. Reach through your head and squeeze your shoulder blades. Good. Inhale, rise up for warrior one. Couple deep breaths here. Work on squaring your hips up. So right hip back, left hip forward. And a lot of people in this warrior one will take a shorter stance, but when I take a shorter stance, I don't feel the stretch in my hip flexor. It's even a good stretch for your psoas muscle. So keep it long. It doesn't matter if your hips get completely squared, but we're working towards that. Think upper body ascending. Try to reach up higher. Can you spread your fingertips wider? And then exhale, lower body descending. You can push yourself a little bit. Very good. Reach high, breathe in. Exhale, swim your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers at your lower back. Now first lean back and lift out of your heart. Breathe in. Beautiful. Exhale, dive your right shoulder to your inner right thigh for your humble warrior. Steady your gaze. Lift your hands up and off your lower back to get that chest expansion as well. And right about now, your thigh, your hip are probably talking to you. This is okay. Smooth, deep diaphragm breathing. Let's continually move towards that inner quality of balance with our breathing. Take one more great big inhale here. Dive in a little bit deeper on your exhale. And then inhale, we'll open up to warrior two. Release your hands, windmill all the way open. A little bit longer of a stance normally than warrior one, and therefore a little bit deeper of a bend in your front right knee. Now we do have heel to arch alignment right down the center of your mat. We got a deep bend in your front right knee. And again, that thigh is talking to you. We only got about 2 more breaths here, everybody. Inhale. Sink deep on your exhale. Another full, soak it up. Inhale. Exhale, all right, last breath. Take an inhale, get tall, lift your chest here. Exhale, windmill down, step back, lower slow, elbows tuck in. Y'all, upward facing dog, heart comes through. Exhale, hips to the sky, dogger. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Bend your left knee. Tuesdays, Thursdays at 9, Saturdays, Sundays at 10. Yeah, just donation based. There you go, everybody. Take that movement. See what feels right to you today. Maybe it's something you always do. Maybe it's something you never do. Here for 5. 4. Awesome, everybody. Last 3. 2, all right. Left hand down. Inhale your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep your left foot all the way through to your hands. Again, first we make sure our knee is stacked directly above our ankle. Then spin your back right heel down. And then before you move anywhere, you can just adjust a little bit. And then heart lifts up a little bit, jet airplane your arms along your side body. Good. Think about a long, really strong diagonal line, right down the whole back line of your body. So the heel drives down, you spiral inward, your head reaches out, your shoulder blades squeeze. A lot, like, it's really simple. You could say not a lot going on, but actually there's a lot going on. Inhale, rise up for warrior one. Steady gaze, steady breath, check 1. And then once again, work on that alignment. Keep, if you can, a long warrior one stance. And then really try to pull left hip back, press your right hip forward, and see if you can feel that in your hip flexor. Even in kind of your psoas, into your abs there. Take another inhale, reach up high. Exhale, sweep your hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Lean it back, open your heart, big, beautiful breath in, y'all. Exhale, dive your left shoulder, inner left thigh, dive in deep. Same quality of attention, if not stronger than it was when we began 20-some minutes ago. Not only on our breath, but noticing all the places that we feel sensation, all the places in which this posture, this practice is serving us right now. That's where it's doing the work, where you feel it. Take one more inhale. See if you can dive in a little bit deeper. Exhale. Inhale, warrior two. Find your heel to arch. Deep bend in your front left knee. Now, I remember, that knee always tends to want to pull and lean inward. So you got to kind of externally rotate to find that neutral position. And then just a couple more breaths. See what you can get cooking, huh? Inhale. Exhale. 2 more, everybody. Pull it in. Deep into your lungs. Move it out. Beautiful. Last big, beautiful breath in, y'all. Exhale, windmill down. Step back and lower slow. Inhale's your upward facing dog. Feed your heart through. And exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Now, take an inhale from here. Press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly float your feet between your hands. Heels and toes touch. Take your inhale, halfway lift. Heels and toes all the way together. Exhale, fold. Dive in deep. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, and reach your hands to the sky. Good. And we always build these postures from the foundation up. So, again, we've got the toes, heels, and knees squeezing all the way together. Bring your weight back into your heels here. And then sink a little deeper. And then build it from your waist up. Inhale, upper body ascending, reach high. And exhale, lower body descending. Take an inhale here. And then jet airplane your arms on your exhale. Come to chair plane. Smooth out the wrinkles in the back of your neck. Shoulder blades once again. And I know y'all breathing, so let's just go back and forth between those two a few times. Inhale to your chair, your hips stay low. Exhale, jet airplane, arms. You can shift your weight into the balls of your feet and feel that as it moves back and forth. Inhale, weights in the heels for your chair pose, reach high. Exhale, chair plane. The weight shifts forward into the balls of your feet. 2 more. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, chair plane. Last full one. Inhale, reach, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, jet airplane. I know your legs are talking. Inhale, back to chair. Last time here. Breathe in big. Exhale, release to forward fold. Nice work, y'all. Dive it on in. Inhale, halfway lift. Pull your chest out long. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank. Shift forward and lower down. Controlled, really strong. Inhale's your upward facing dog. Feed your heart through. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. And then breathe well. Inhale, lift your right leg. Send her up high to the sky. Exhale, let's add knee to nose. Shift forward. Maybe you can get foot forward. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep it all the way through to your hands. Stack knee above ankle. Spin your back heel down. Inhale, rise up, warrior 1. Keep that long stance. Reach for the sky. Exhale, swim your hands behind you and interlace fingers, lower back. Now first, inhale, lean back and lift out of your heart. Breathe in here. Exhale, dive your right shoulder, your inner right thigh. We call it the humble warrior. Inhale, warrior 2. Spread your wings, heart open towards Mission Beach. And exhale, windmill down. Step it back and lower down slow. Good, everybody. Upward facing dog. Feed your heart through. And exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger, doggeroo. Inhale, left leg. Breathe her on up now. Exhale, knee to nose. Push it out. Inhale, reach high. Good. And the exhale, sweep it through. Low lunge. Spin your back heel down. A moving meditation. Inhale, first warrior. Stretch your hands to the heavens. Exhale, swim them behind and interlace. Lean back, open up, breathe in here. Good. Dive on in deep. Humble your warrior. Empty out. Inhale, warrior 2. Spread those wings, y'all. Heart to La Jolla. Exhale, windmill down, step back, lower slow, and the blood is really starting to flow. The heat is starting to build, and hopefully the dopamine, the serotonin are starting to kick in, so you're like, this is usually the point in practice where I'm like, all right, I made the right choice. First 10 or 15 minutes are rough, usually. For me, anyway. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly float feet between hands. Find your halfway lift, flat back, look up and lengthen. Exhale, dive, fold and empty out. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips, lift your chest and reach your hands out. We're just gonna go 3 times. Exhale, chair plane, but lift your hands and engage your triceps. Inhale, back to chair, weights in the heels, hands to the sky. Exhale, chair plane, hands are lifting, weights in the balls of your feet. Another full, inhale. Exhale, chair plane. Stay low, everybody. Inhale, take her to chair, reach your hands to the sky. Exhale, release to forward fold. Dive it on in. Halfway lift, everybody. Pull out long through your chest, through your spine. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward and lower. Upward facing dog, feed your heart through, open heart. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Great job. Inhale your right leg, send her up high. Need a nose, tiger pose. Maybe you get forehead. Push your breath out. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, sweep her all the way through. Stack your knees, spin your back heel. Inhale, first warrior. Root into your anchors and reach away from that as you reach to the sky. Exhale, swim your hands behind. Interlace. Open heart, lift open. Breathe in here now. Exhale, how deep can you dive? Shoulder to your inner thigh. Humble your warrior. Inhale, second warrior. Spread your wings, open wide. Exhale, take it on down. Step it on back, everybody. Woo! The magic's starting to happen, everybody. Breathe well. You got the left side on your own. Left side on your own. And again, I commend you for showing up. There's some of y'all might be your first time. Some of y'all might be your first couple times. Some of us are here every time. It's not just the one time you do yoga or the one time you go to the gym or the one time you meditate. It's the compound effect of time after time, of being consistent. That makes the difference. Let's say some of us are here 4 times a week, so it's not one yoga class that does it. It's the 200 and something in a year that opens our body, that lessens our pain, that lessens our stress response. It matters you're here today, though. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in. Keep it flowing. Inhale, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or float your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. Halfway lifty, flat backy, breathe in here now. Exhale, fold, dive in deep. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, sink your hips, lift your chest and hands to the sky. Stay here, exhale, slide your hands to heart center, hands to heart. Rotate to your right, hook your left elbow outside of your right knee or thigh. And then pull your left knee back a little bit. It usually pops out in front. Good, breathe well. Hips pull back, head reaches out on your inhale. And then you use that leverage to rotate. Now we're here for 5. 4, we're gonna go this twisting, balancing transition in 3. 2. Now start to look down. Shift your weight into your right foot, and then slower than you want to move. On your inhale, pick your left foot up, and slow motion, step it all the way back. Pavarita Anjaneyasana, rotated crescent. Nice work, everybody. See if you can bring the elbow to the outside of the knee. If you need to drop to your back left knee to get it there, drop your back left knee to the ground. It's all good. Breathe well. Heel presses, head reaches on your inhale. Use that leverage, rotate it out. Let's go, I'll tell you what, just 2 more breaths. Fly your arms wide, everybody. Separate your hands. Reach them to the ground, the earth, and reach them to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Take an inhale here. Awesome work. Exhale. Release to low lunge. Pyramid pose. Start to press your right knee straight. Shorten your stance a little bit and spin your back left heel down, kind of like it was in that Warrior 1. Now look up a little bit. Pull your right hip back. And then exhale. Fold into your front right hamstring. Fold into your front right leg. Breathe well. Hey, thank yourself for being here, everybody. Hugely beneficial. The compound effect is very powerful. Opening your body, keeping it limber, keeping it strong, but also, you know, the internal pharmaceutical effects as well. It just kind of balances everything out. Another full breath. Inhale. Exhale. All right, let's come back into our low lunge. Re-lengthen your stance. Spin your back foot down like Warrior 2 legs. Take your right hand to the inside of your right foot. If you'd like to come up right away and bring your forearm to your thigh, you can do that. And then left hand to your hip. Peel your hip and heart open towards Mission Beach. You could take your left hand to the sky for side angle pose. You could take your left hand and reach it towards the ocean for extended side angle pose. Either way, you might have to come up to keep your body lifted in order to stay narrow a little bit. So that forearm and thigh is an option. Take your left hand towards the ocean. If you didn't go there already, palm facing down. And make sure you're feeling sensation, but just like with everything, the balance between effort and ease. You can push yourself, but let's not beat ourselves up. Inhale. Exhale. Another full breath. Inhale. Exhale. Let's reverse our warrior. Come all the way up. Slide your left hand on the back of your left leg. And just for a couple breaths, lean up and lean back. Try to keep your front right knee bent deeply. It's going to want to lean inward even more as you lean back. But open through your right side body. We just got our left side body in that side angle. Lift up and away through your right side body. Let's go 2 more breaths, huh? Inhale. Exhale, 1 more. Drink up this ocean air deep into your lungs, everybody. Inhale. Exhale, take her back to Warrior 2. Straighten your front right leg for triangle pose. Inhale, reach out towards the ocean. Keep all that length and then just tick-tock your arms. Right hand down, left hand high. Front leg is straight. See if you can straighten this front right leg a little bit. There you go. 5. Nice job, everybody. 4. Into a little bit of balancing here. You know where we're going. 3. Ardha Chandrasana, balancing half moon in 2. Bend your front right knee. Now take your right fingertips about a foot in front of your toes. You can take it to a block or to a water bottle. But see how smoothly, if at all possible, you can lean into balancing here. So as you do, your back left leg comes up parallel to the ground. Right hand is still down, left hand is still high. We call it Ardha Chandrasana, the balancing half moon. Then drive down through your right heel, squeeze your quadricep. Your top left foot, flex it, everybody. Oh, very nice. Y'all breathing, right? You're setting yourself up for an amazing day. Because as you know, your morning is the rudder or what determines the direction of your day. Take an inhale here. And then bend your right knee a little bit. Exhale your left hand to the ground. Pull your left knee in towards your nose so your hips square up at the ground. And then take your left leg extended straight back behind you and find a halfway lift. And exhale, twist your right hand high to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. We're just going 2 breaths. Pull it in deep. Exhale out. One more. Take an inhale here. And our release is forward fold on your exhale. Great job, everybody. Separate your feet hips width apart. Grab your big toes with your middle and index fingers for Padangusthasana. Take an inhale, look up and find a little bit of length. Breathe in. And then exhale, fold and pull with your arms rather. Let your elbows bow out to the sides. Drop your head down. And remember, it's just the right amount of sensation. Too much is going to hurt us, take us too far. Too little is going to waste our time. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Cobra, what do you need to be going over there for? Inhale. Exhale, beautiful. Release that. Heel turn your feet back together in the center of your mat. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, reach your hands to the sky. Exhale, slide your hands to heart center, rotate to your left, hook right elbow outside of your left knee or thigh. Now breathe well, everybody, breathe deep. And remember what happens with your hips. They start to come out of alignment a little bit, and it's reflective of in your knees. So that's why we pull the right knee back a little bit. But work with this. We're here for 5. Hips pull back, head reaches out. Work those 2 points away from each other. 4, use your leverage, spinal vitality, and an internal detoxification. 3, all right, how smooth are we gonna make this? 2, look down, shift your weight into your left leg. Slow motion, inhale, right foot picks up, and it steps all the way back. Awesome. Find some balance. Make sure you're stable and steady. And then work the posture a little bit. You know, it's usually not just those one moments or those one decisions that determine your success or your overall health and vitality. It's the little decisions that you make time and time again, every single day, that have that compound effect. And this is one of them. You want to separate your hands, fly those arms, go for it. 2 more breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Breathe in big here. You can rotate a little bit more. Phenomenal, everybody. Release the low lunge, pyramid pose. Straighten your front left leg. Shorten your stance if you'd like. Spin your back heel down. Look up a little bit. You breathe in here now. And then fold into your hamstring and dive in deep. Quality of attention. Same as we had in the beginning. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath into the depths of your lungs. Keep it flow. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, right. Rebend your front left knee. Re-lengthen your stance. Spin your back heel down. You can take your left hand to the inside of your left foot. You can come right up to your forearm to thigh. Right hand to hip. Slow motion. Feel your hip and your heart open towards Mission Beach. And then just take a second. Can I be a little bit more narrow in my body? And then from there, maybe can I create a little bit more sensation without compromising my breath? Can I work my edge a little bit? If you're going to extended side angle, right hand reaches towards the ocean, palm is facing down. Go 3 more really deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Cover this one, good. Inhale.
8, 11.
Exhale, one more. Drink it up deep into your lungs, everybody. Inhale. Exhale, see if you can stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And we're not here too long, but we do want to create some lift, some length, and some opening on our left side body in the left rib cage there. So a couple breaths. And we're moving slow. A lot of these postures, again, it seems like there's not a whole lot going on. When you look into the focus and the concentration and all the sensation, there's a whole lot going on. Take an inhale. Exhale, back to warrior 2. Straighten your front left leg. Triangle pose. Inhale, reach, reach, reach it out. Go for it. Tick-tock your arms, left hand down, right hand high. Your body's going to feel open. Your body's going to feel clean, and your mind is going to be totally relaxed, totally serene. It matters that you're here. 5, 4. A little bit more balancing here, y'all. Last 3. Here we go, 2. Bend your front left knee. Look forward, lean forward. Left fingertips about a foot in front of the toes, and then lean into it. Ardha Chandrasana, you're balancing half moon. Drive your left heel down. Squeeze your quadricep. Flex your right foot, spiral away from the midline of your body. Steady gaze, steady breath, steady body, steady mind. Very good. Take an inhale here. And then bend your left knee a little bit. Exhale, right hand to the ground, knee in towards your nose. And then right leg straight back behind us. Find this one-legged halfway lift. And exhale, twist your left hand high to the sky. Rotated balancing half moon pose. Inhale. Exhale, just 2 breaths. You got this. Inhale. Exhale. Take an inhale here. Listen carefully. Exhale your left hand to the ground. Bend your left knee. Step your right foot way back so you're back into a low lunge. Walk your hands to the right. Straighten both legs and parallel your feet. Prasarita Parottanasana. Now start with your hands way out in front of you. See if you can widen your stance more than you normally do. Hands way out. We'll start this like a wide-legged down dog. So inhale, look up and lengthen out, breathe in. And then exhale, drop your head down and start, right? We start to feel this in our hamstrings, but you start to press your chest back. And with your arms out extended, you might start to feel that opening in your shoulders and in your pectoral muscles as well. Breathe. And then walk your hands underneath your shoulders, find a halfway lift, breathe in, turn your hands around, and then exhale, walk your hands back between your legs. See if you can walk them back towards that back, side of your mat, maybe even off that. And then see if you can use that little bit of leverage you have just to draw your heart through. And then let's take our hands back underneath our shoulders. Halfway lift, look up and lengthen out. Exhale, walk back to low lunge, top of your mat. Step your left foot back to your right so you're back in plank pose, high push-up position. And then exhale, you can go ahead and lower all the way down to the ground. Now take your hands behind your head. Interlace your fingers. Take your elbows wide. Zip up your legs. It's like you're about ready to do a sit-up. Hands behind your head. Exhale everything out. And then inhale, lift everything up. Oh, yeah. Now, the elbows are lifting. Your head is pressing into your hands, but smooth out the wrinkles in the back of your neck. And the whole back line of your body, everybody. Doing work. Let's go 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more. Lift up. Breathe in. Great job, y'all. Exhale. Release. Drop your left ear to your mat. If you want to bend your knees, windshield wiper your legs there. Usually feels pretty good. And then bring your chin facing forward. Bend your knees. Grab your right foot or ankle with your right hand, left with left. And if this isn't working for you, do some version of what we just did. Exhale everything out. Inhale, kick your legs up and back and lift everything up. See if you can lift your thighs off the ground. Pull your knees in towards each other. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Great job, y'all. Lift up. Breathe in. Release. Drop your right ear to the mat. Bend your knees. Windshield wipe your legs. Woo, y'all. How about we meet back in downward facing dog, huh? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, send your right leg to the sky. Exhale, sweep it through for half pigeon pose. Right ankle towards your left wrist. Keep your hips level. If this isn't working for your body, you can take it on your back, but walk your hands out. Drop your head down when you're ready. Breathe, breathe, breathe. So think about, what other things you can have in your life that you create the compound effect, or maybe some things you can cut out of your life that compound effect. Whether it's something small like, that extra cup of coffee or whatever. Something big, that one night out of your week that you go out drinking or whatever, that saves you 50 hangovers a year. That could have a compound effect. Just 1 day a week. Or it's something small. You don't drink enough water, so you commit to 2 extra pints as soon as you wake up in the morning, which is exactly what you want to do, by the way. That's over 700 pints a year. Extra. Just the habits, those decisions we make time after time. You made a good one here today. When you're ready, walk your hands back in. I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. You can shake that leg out. Get some blood flow back into that if you'd like. And then go ahead, switch it on up when you're ready, everybody. Hips stay level, walk it out as you're ready. And breathe, breathe, breathe. All right, everybody, last down dog of your day here. Whenever you're ready, walk it out. Take her back to dogger. Shake that leg out. Take an inhale, press your hips back, look forward. Let's come all the way through to seated on our exhale. Take your legs out in front of you. Work the flesh out from your seat. Feel free to bend your knees. Root down, take an inhale, reach up high. And then take that whole exhale to fold and lay your torso out long. You can let your back round. You can let your head drop down. Same quality of attention we began to cultivate just about an hour ago. Now let's come back out of this one. Easily roll on your back where you have happy baby pose. What's up, buddy? How you doing? You just come for the Shavasana? Spinal twist of your choosing to finish out. Make sure you hit both sides. And when you're all good, back to center. Both knees, you can squeeze them in just to neutralize everything. And then let go. Your legs fall heavy out in front of you. Let your arms fall heavy along your side body, palms face up. Let's close our eyes. Take an inhale here through your nose. And through your mouth, exhale it out. Again, inhale. Clear it out, exhale. One more, inhale here. Hold full. And release. Let your breath settle, let it be natural. Let your body be heavy and soften. Let your mind be quiet, let it be still. Shavasana. Notice how you feel. Again, that inner peace. Your body just feels relaxed as well. It's a healthy state that this practice returns us to. I suggest you create the compound effect by, if you're not already, by showing up more days than you don't. If you're ready to move on with your day, just breathe a little bit lightly. You can wiggle your fingertips, your toes. If you like to roll on your side, just to start to wake up from there, go for it. And you've got the option to make your way to seated. Acknowledge yourself for showing up to your mat and giving yourself this gift. I'd like to acknowledge you for the same. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through, everybody. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for honoring that donation-based system. I appreciate you. The divine within me honors and bows to the divine within each and every one of you. Namaste. Great job, everybody. I hope you feel good. You did yourself a huge, huge service today. Thank you so much. If you're new, I leave the donation bin across the street on my porch, but most of y'all know on the back of the benches up front, Venmo QR codes. Go on Namaste Yoga on YouTube and like today's video, and we'll see you Thursday, 9 a.m. If you're still with me, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button, and I appreciate y'all. How was there 5 people on? There was like 3 people all class long, and now there's 5 people on that one. Anyway, we'll see you Thursday.